Hi, Jake. Hi, Jesse. Aliens is definitely a great film. We have solidified that amongst ourselves. Now, whether it's a better film than one, in my mind, it's hard for me to say that because since they're the different genres, I don't know. I personally enjoy Aliens better than Alien, but again, it's a different genre, so it's hard for me to compare the two. I enjoy the action pace of it, the Marines coming in and kicking ass. It's a very kind of cool, almost a rah-rah-esque movie. But at the same time, it's not, I don't know, like the suspense isn't there. Now that's not to say I didn't get scared, because this movie, like all the other Alien movies, featured the facehuggers, and the facehuggers creep me the hell out. But with that said, I wasn't scared as much. Again, it's a different genre. As far as the characters go, Bishop, obviously a kick-ass character, and I think it's a brilliant move to have Bishop be an android because of Ripley's experience with the android Ash in Alien. I think that's a very interesting dynamic and a really interesting B-plot where Ripley has to learn to trust Bishop. And it's almost kind of interesting for the audience, because we too feel betrayed by Ash in Alien, and so we're kind of in the same boat as Ripley, but we're really not sure if we can trust Bishop. And on top of that, Bishop's just personality is very almost rather distant, and we're really not sure where to place him. But so we all have to learn to trust Bishop. And I want to say something about Bishop that none of you guys talked about, and I wish you would have. Bishop at the end, when he's just like the upper half of his body, I find that to be almost funny, because they open up the airlock in the ship while Ripley is fighting the Queen, and we see Bishop's body kind of going like across the screen, but he's doing this motion, just he's so undignified in death, although he doesn't die at that moment, but he's robot, but the character has lost pretty much all of his dignity and that persona of just being badass. He's lost that, and if you don't believe me, just really rewatch that moment, and just look, flailing his arms. It's if they would have kept that stern, I'm gonna kick some ass kind of Bishop face they had for the rest of the movie, that would have been a problem. But no, he was flailing his arms. So Ripley was I enjoy Ripley a lot more in this movie, mostly because she has like a real purpose. She isn't as I won't say it's very dumb, but she's been around. She knows what these creatures are like, and she's the character is more ready to go. So we don't have to spend that time with her just kind of confused about the alien. as far as Ripley becoming the commando, I found that to just be a natural progression. Not that it was necessary, but that a person that's been through this traumatic experience would naturally just go, well, you have guns, I don't have a gun, give me a gun so I can protect myself. Because that's one thing that she didn't have in the first movie was a high quality military grade machine gun. So I find that to be very, very logical in the storytelling to do that. Jesse, you mentioned that StarCraft has stolen a lot from Aliens, and although I don't play video games as much, I have been told, and from what I've seen, Halo has taken quite a bit from Aliens itself. And this is all from James, who knows Halo like the back of his hand. But a lot of the weapons, the armor for the Marines, the Sergeant is the exact same. As in Halo, right down to the cigar, and a few of the vehicles are similar. So it's and I think even a couple of the there's an homage to Aliens with the headdress of one of the Covenant, is that what they're called? I don't know, but there's a lot of theft, if you will, from Aliens and Halo. So I find that to be extremely interesting. But I have watched Alien 3. I think I may have mentioned that, but I guess I didn't mind Alien 3. I thought it was interesting, but really it's up to you guys if you want to do a continuation of the whole series. I haven't seen Resurrection, and apparently you, Jesse, you had a crush on Winona Ryder. Very understandable. I too had a crush on Winona Ryder, so that's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. I suppose that this video isn't very long. I got lots of homework and stuff I need to be doing. I have like 4 things due on Monday. So I'm gonna leave you guys. Jake, I will catch you on Monday. Later.